With the current events, this episode is made to commemorate the fight for equal rights in the world. It is also meant to remember where we came from. But let us not forget the struggles those who paved the way for a better society.
You can never whip these boys if you don't keep you and them separate. I found that out in Birmingham. You've got to keep the white and the black separate.
I think there's any real organization to the riots. I think they grow out of the conditions that I've mentioned all along. And as long as these intolerable conditions are there, as long as the Negro finds himself living every day in a major depression, then every city will sit on a powder keg and can explode over the slightest incident.
Is that black people are just like everybody else. One has used the myth of Negro and the myth of color to pretend and to assume that you are dealing essentially with something exotic, bizarre, and practically, according to human laws, unknown. Alas, that is not true. We are also mercenaries, dictators, murderers, liars. We are human too.
I know my vlogs are usually about me documenting my journey as an entrepreneur in music and doing the things that I love to do and building my company, but I think this is also important. I have a voice and I display my voice through the content, my vlogs that I create. And so I just want to give my perspective today. We are going through something that is bigger than Corona, that has been part of the American psyche, the society, a problem that has been part of the society for centuries. As we all know, Floyd George was recently killed by the police, and where, in my opinion, it shouldn't have happened. But young black males or black people, black women, black children, and other groups, black and brown people, have been crucified in this society for centuries. And I just want to send a message of positivity to everybody. And I also want to say we should understand what the society is, and we should not sugarcoat. There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there who want to sugarcoat the issues, the problems that we have in the society. And that's not okay. And that's not okay. There's lots of people who are oblivious to the problems and they don't want to learn it. And that's not okay. We have a major problem. We have people who I know personally, people who have grew up in racial America, in the height of civil rights movement. They saw lots of civil rights leaders get murdered. They've been through Emmett Till, they've been through oppression, they've seen lynchings. And this was just 50, 60, 70 years ago when all of these things ended. A lot of the people who saw that on both sides, whether their parents or grandparents were part of it, whether themselves were a part of it, a lot of those people are still alive. These problems have not gone away. And I just want to say to everybody, we need to face this head on. We need better leaders. We need better leaders in this country, in this hemisphere, because these problems are not unique to this country. We're underrepresented in the media. We're underrepresented in every facet of life, mainly in mainstream media, in mainstream culture. And I think that's a problem. I think that's a problem. So, for me personally, I just want to make a better world for myself, for the upcoming emerging generation, for my generation, and have a lasting impact. You know? Because that's what's most important. And I feel sorry. I feel sorry for the people who don't want that. I feel sorry for the people who have hate in their heart. I feel sorry for the people who want to dwell on negativity, who are prejudiced to their core, and they don't want to do anything about it. The world is not perfect. These problems have been persisting within humanity for a very long time. It is getting better in terms of contemporary history and the evolution of this nation, the evolution of this hemisphere. But we still have a lot of work to do. So I just want to give my perspective on that. And I hope all of you can be positive. I hope all of you can share your perspective, can share your voice, whether it's through video, whether it's through community activism, or whether it's just talking to your friend. I hope we can make it better, because if we don't, we're going to keep on having these problems, which we do keep on having these problems. People are tired. Their families have been fighting for generations, and I don't think that's not good. That's not good for the legacy that we're trying to build. We're trying to build a great country, and we're trying to build a country that we can be proud of, paving a beautiful path to the world around us.